Hey everybody, Father Bob with the South Campus Show. Special guest today, Tom LeBans, good friend for many years, and Tom happens to be an artist. He's offered a couple pieces that we have here at St. Victoria, one of the historic church. And Tom, welcome to the South Campus Show.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming, despite the traffic on 5. Tom, you and I go way back. Tell the story how we met.
Well, we met at Grainbelt Brewery. We worked in the bottle house, and quite a few seminarians worked there. And I think it was on a beer break we met, and we started, making. That's how our friendship started.
That's right. And we, I think, would see each other, and older guys, and then college kid like myself, and we just struck it up. Tom, you also have experience, of course, in the ski industry, and you instructed at Aspen and Vail, and tell us a bit about that. And then you did, of course, racing coach for locally for young kids.
Yeah. Well, I always had a passion for the sport, and drove out to Aspen with some friends, got on the ski school, taught for a couple of years, and I'm part-time for Vail, and then when I came back, I started coaching USSA and got certified and did that for about 20-30 years. So it was
also
quite an experience.
A passion of yours, and I know Tom has been, I call him my ski coach, has helped me out over the years. But then, when we first met, I didn't know you were an artist. At what point did art kind of take hold as your passion?
Well, when I was in grade school, I did all the drawings for the nuns, and when I was in high school, I did a little bit of drawing. But De La Salle didn't have an art program. They had an art club, but when I went to college, I took a couple degrees in art history and fine arts, and had a real aptitude for that. I was able to draw quite well, and then just sort of fell into it. And I went to the College of Art and Design afterwards and tried to study illustration. Worked for a while as an illustrator, and a friend of mine who was really successful encouraged me to pursue fine arts, which I did, and I just been working with that with the art
right.
for quite a few years.
And I can say I've seen your work evolve. I'm a non-artist,
Yeah.
but I've seen your work evolve over the years. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get you something. You're gonna recognize this.
I did.
Okay. Can you see this? This is Bob White in the early 80s.
Yeah.
You did that. Just kind of a pencil sketch, is it?
Yeah, pencil sketch. Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. Deck me out as a cowboy. I'm a fake cowboy. I've never been on a horse in my life. Anyhow, nice job. But that was pencil, and then you do watercolors. You always talk about like the masters do it. What does that mean?
Well, the masters, they were subject to, when they were young, as a young child, if they had talent, they were apprentices to some of the more established artists. And anyhow, there wasn't television, there wasn't media. They focused on their art, and it's really quite sophisticated. There's a lot of academic principles and about drawing and color, and I just I look to them to sort of emulate what they've done.
Okay.
And try to.
So you've been influenced by the masters, and as I understand it, they layer in layer after layer.
Pardon me?
Layer after layer of oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Painting.
Yeah. And all our paintings harmonize. Everything complements each other. The colors, the shape, the form. And they're really, really beautiful paintings, and there's
yeah. So, and that's something that maybe a layperson like myself may not be able to appreciate, but you have an eye for contour and contrast, and you can pick up things that I can't pick up, including on the ski hill too. It's like you got eyes on the back of your head, but you have that sense, that artistic sense, which is, to me, is quite a gift. What I know your faith means a lot to you, Tom, and is there a connection between your art work and your faith? Does your artwork deepen your faith? Does your faith open up new vistas for you as an artist?
Well,
is there a connection there?
Yeah, there is in that I'm just trying to make good use of this God-given talent, and I seem to have an aptitude for that, and just a talent that I have that I'm trying to develop to the fullest extent I can.
And I really respect that in you, Tom. I can tell you, because it's not easy. I'm going to say to go full time as an artist. It's kind of a leap of faith, But you've done that, and you followed your passion and used your gifts really well that way. And I respect that, and it's a great gift to other people too. Is there any one particular subject matter that inspires you in your art?
Well, I love nature. Landscapes is primarily what I do. I'm not really I occasionally have the figure in it, but I'm a landscape artist who is inspired by the beauty of nature.
Yeah, which is to me, that's God's creation is a source of inspiration for our own faith too. It's so all connected. So I really I see the connection between art and faith in terms of both inspire each other. It would seem. I see that working with you. Just to wrap up here, we do a thing called a question out of the magic hat. Now, now you've got to read it because I can't read it. I'm going to pull it out.
Oh yeah.
And
it's a question, huh?
Yeah. See, this is the spontaneous part of this thing. All right.
Share your feelings about the future. Well, I think right now our country's in a turmoil, and I think as Christians we really have to pray for the future of this country and the future of a young generation, because it seems like our country's in a moral decline, and it's a real concern for me. And I'm hoping that things turn around, and for my sake and for the sake of the next generation.
Yeah. And I agree. It's really chaotic out there.
Mm-hmm.
All I have to do is turn it on the 6 o'clock news. We know that. But for me, I also see so much goodness out there, and that's what gives me hope. It's kind of it's all together. It's chaotic. There's things we can't explain, we get angry about, and yet there's such goodness, people really caring about people, and it's happening all over, so it's all together. It does give me hope, and that's what our faith is about too.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. There's a lot of goodness, and in like every period of history in man, there's always been this certain turmoil. There is some elements in society that are evil, that's part of
the human species has always struggled throughout all of human history, and but there's always been hope and goodness too, and that gives me hope. But
what I'm hoping is that my art sort of brings people closer to God and nature, and more appreciative of all the gifts that we have.
It's a beautiful kind of a mission statement you just rolled out there. And Tom, I'll tell you, I've lit any number of Vigilites. We've got the new ones that have been brought in for that God continue to bless your. It's kind of a ministry, though, the art you do. But Tom, thanks for being on the show. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you next week. Same time, same station. Take care. All the best. God's peace.